Yeah.
But first, let's talk about this. I mean, what do you see as the future of dating and the rumor mill in a world of not only the internet, but now AI and people are
Mhm.
creating content?
I think it's going to get more and more difficult to find long-lasting, healthy relationships, unfortunately, because the key route towards a lot of the why people stay together is having a lack of alternatives. They pick somebody, they don't really have an alternative, and they make it work because that's how, the paradigm of having too much choices, it reduces your satisfaction. So the people with the least choices tend to have the most long-lasting relationships. As people become more successful and as they have more choices and as they've got like places to live, people to meet, they've got businesses, their choices become so endless. And now we're injecting AI into that. It becomes difficult to remain completely satisfied with one person for the rest of your life when you are bombarded with so many alternatives. So I think, unfortunately, it's going to get a little bit trickier for certain cohorts.
I talked last night about the miracle of birth and, me being born on one side of a lake and it's the United States, the other side is Canada. And to me, these things are accidents.
Hmm.
And I said, it seems to me it's an accident that throughout history, the best person in the world for you happened to be right down the block.
Hmm.
In a world of increasing, cultural understanding, it would seem like perhaps the best person for you is around the world. But to your point, how do you know when to stop? How do you know when, oh, okay, now I found the one?
I would always just say when the person doesn't have any deal breakers. The thing is, there's always going to be better people than your partner. 100 times prettier, stronger, richer. There's going to be better people than your partner. We're going to always be able to find better, but if we use that lens, it's going to be endless. But if we use the lens of, do they have any deal breakers? And what I mean by deal breakers is any behavior that would make being married to them for a long period of time impossible. So you might have completely different values, or you might have a completely different background, or they might have a different religion, race, whatever it is that is a deal breaker for you. If that becomes a deal breaker and they have that, unfortunately, no amount of therapy or support is going to change that. So when you meet somebody who may not be the best thing ever, but they don't have any deal breakers, chances are you'll be able to have a long lasting relationship with them.